you all are good. Today we are going to start with a very new chapter of class 7, which is chapter number 2, nutrition in animals. As we have studied in the previous chapter, nutrition in plants, today we are going to study about nutrition in animals. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, this is the table of content which you are going to study. Number 1, we are going to study about nutrition in animals. Number 2, modes of nutrition in animals, steps of digestion, human digestive system, followed by nutrition in different animals, and then we are going to study about certain kind of disorders which happen due to lack of certain nutrients in the body. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so we have studied about nutrition. This is not at all new for you all, because we have studied that food has certain types of components, and all that components of food gives us nutrients. All right, we also know about different nutrients which we have studied about: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins, which boost us to perform our day-to-day activities. All the metabolic activities, all the metabolic functions which are happening in our body are all due to the nutrients which we are taking inside our body. Okay, this was simple, this was easy. So how does this nutrition helps in animals' body? We are going to see it, because this whole chapter is going to revolve around the animals. So we are going to study only about animals. Okay, so what the importance of nutrition in animals? As you can see on your screen, it will help in growth and development. Likewise, in the human body also, in the plants also, it helps in growth and development. Various vitamins and minerals in plants, helping them to grow more green leaves and more flowers on them, right? Likewise, in animals also, nutrition helps in the growth and development of the animal body. Okay, number 2 is energy. Obviously, the food we intake is going to give us energy to perform our day-to-day functions, day-to-day activities. So for all the metabolic activities, animals also required food, also require nutrition which gives them energy. Number 3, maintenance of body functions. So in order to develop their every organ system can be easily developed if they are going to take the essential nutrients. Okay, and then reproduction. As a human body, because they are also living being, they also reproduce their young ones, so they need food and to boost them up and reproduce their offspring in a manner which is productive, efficient and healthy. Okay, and then last, prevention of diseases. We also eat food so that we are not get scarcity of nutrients in our body. There should be no lack of nutrients in our body. That's why we eat food, and we are going to prevent all sort of injuries, all sort of disorders if we take suitable and productive, efficient food within our body. Okay, so this was the importance of nutrition in animals. We have studied about the nutrition, and then what are the components which comes under nutrition: carbohydrates, protein, fats and minerals. And then we have studied about the importance of nutrition in animals. Now I'm going to see about the modes of nutrition in animals. Okay, so as in plants, we have studied that there is only one mode in plants, which is autotrophic mode. They themselves create their food, they themselves synthesize their food, and they eat and produce more food for us. Us means herbivores. Okay, heterotrophs, right? Heterotrophs. There are two types of nutrition, two modes of nutrition we have studied in the previous chapter: autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In autotrophic, there is only and only plants are there, because they are the only organisms present in the earth which can produce their own food, and these animals are heterotrophic, which depends on plants for their food. We humans are also heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, so in animals, okay, they are heterotrophic mode of nutrition, but still there are different types of heterotrophic mode of nutrition which takes place in animals. We are going to see. So this is the classification of animals which are based upon what they eat. Okay, so what kind of nutrition they take inside. On the basis of that, they are classified into three modes of nutrition in animals, which is herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Okay, number 1, we are going to study about herbivores. Herbivores are also known as ruminants. Okay, ruminants. Please focus on the vocabulary which I am telling, because after this we're going to study about them. Ruminants. So herbivores are known as ruminants. So what are these animals? What kind of animals they are? Animals that only eat and survive on plants are herbivores. Okay, only eat green plants for their food. They are herbivores. Example: rabbits, goats, cows, deers, and giraffes. Okay. Carnivores, animals that eat meat, that survive on flesh. Okay. For example, cats, owls, wolves, dogs, and lions. Okay. Omnivores are the animals which survive on both. They can eat the plant also and flesh also, meat also. So they are known as omnivores. Example: foxes, squirrels, chicken, bears, and pigs. Okay. So there are three types of animals present on our earth, which are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores, which only eat plants; carnivores, which only survive on flesh, okay, meat; and omnivores, which can survive on both. Okay, they eat both plants and flesh, meat also. Okay, now since there are different kinds of animals, so obviously their digestion system is also different. Okay, so digestion of all these edible items they're gonna take are different. Okay, because it based upon the food they eat, food they intake. Okay, so for ruminants, means herbivores, example cows and sheep, giraffes, all these animals have a complex stomach with 4 chambers. Okay, please remember they have 4 chambers in their stomach, which we are going to study in detail afterward. Okay, for now just understand that ruminants have 4 chamber stomach, and this is a complex digestion system. Okay, herbivores has a one of the complex digestive system in them, which includes rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. Okay, these are the parts of that ruminant stomach. Okay, 4 chambered stomach. We are going to study in detail afterward. So what this complex structure is going to help them? To help break down the cellulose from plants. Actually, these herbivores eats only grass. Okay, survive on plants. Plants have certain kind of materials which we humans are take time to digest, because we don't have certain kind of enzymes, certain kind of stomach in our body which we can digest properly. Okay, these plants and greenery things we can digest, but it takes time for us to digest. But in animals like herbivores, which only lay on plants, survive on plants, have a special structure, special type of stomach which helps them to digest these plants properly, efficiently. Okay, so these animals also contain some microorganisms that aid in, means speed in fermentation and digestion of plant material. Non-ruminant herbivores, जैसे horses, rabbits, they have a single chambered stomach but a large cecum and colon where fermentation of plant material occurs. Okay, cecum and colon is also a part of stomach, which we are going to study afterward. Okay, so herbivores has a complex digestive system, 4-chambered stomach. Carnivores have a simple stomach. They survive on meat, and they have synthesization. They produce strong acids and enzymes which speed up in digesting the meat which they eat. Okay, so they don't have any 4-chamber stomach. They have a simple, not complex digestive system. They have a simple digestive system in them. Shorter intestines. Carnivores generally have shorter intestines compared to herbivores because meat is easier to digest than a plant material. Okay, see, plant material require special cellulose to be reduced by the body, just a plant material. But in animals, since they eat flesh and their body is also a rigid and kind of tough body, so and they have a simple stomach, so they digest the meat at ease. Okay, omnivores, human-like systems. Animals like pigs and bears have digestive systems similar to humans with a single-chambered stomach and an intestine intestine capable of digesting both plant and animal matter. Omnivores are the animals which are simple, not simple, but not too complex also. They have equally similar like us digestive system. The digestive system which humans are carrying is same as that of omnivores, because we humans are also vegetarians and non-vegetarians. We can eat both, so we have a similar type of digestive system that omnivores have. Okay, so now we are going to see what are the steps of digestive system. Okay, so till now we have understood that herbivores have a complex structure of digestive system, carnivores has a simple stomach, simple digestive system, and omnivores are the animals which have the same kind of digestive system that human beings are carrying. Okay, so we are going to study about the steps of digestion. All right, before knowing the steps of digestion, we need to know what is actually the digestive system is. What is digestive system? So children, in our human body there are many kind of functions, many metabolic activities are taking place in our body. Respiratory system, in which we breathe, okay, we take in oxygen, exhale out carbon dioxide. Then we have some cardiac system in which our heart beats. Okay, likewise we also have a digestive system in which the food which we eat, as we all know that we humans and any organism take in food in a simpler form possible, and not able to absorb the complex substances. So we need a digestive system so that we can convert the complex substances present in food into the simpler substances, so that we can digest it properly in our stomach. And what we're going to get at the end? We're going to get the energy for doing all the functions, right? So the digestive system in the human body processes foods and liquids. It consists of digestive tract, where food passes through structures like the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and accessory organs. Okay, so basically what happens, our body has 60% of water in it. Okay, form of blood, in the form of glands, which secretes certain kind of juices from them, which in turn help to digest our food properly. Okay, so have you all wondered what sort of water is doing in our body? Actually, it is helping our body to digest the food properly. Okay, we are going to learn about them step by step, but for now just understand the digestive system in our body helps in conversion of the complex food materials into simpler food materials. We can get energy. The human body constitutes of certain liquids in them, juices in them, and food, so that the food can digest properly. Okay, all these organs, starting from mouth to the excretal part, from where all the fecal matter, all undigested food, all the food which are not required anymore is exited out from our body. That part constitutes whole digestive system. Okay, these organs work together to break down food into smaller components for absorption and assimilation. We are going to study about absorption and assimilation. These are the steps of digestion. Before proceeding with the steps of digestion, just see this video. How does this digestion system starts, from where it starts and from where it stops. Okay, just see. All right, intake of food happens. This is the food pipe in our body, from where the food just transported towards the stomach. There are different types of glands, accessory glands, the liver, the pancreas, gallbladder. This whole system you can see here is a stomach. Okay, it's a stomach, and from this whole structure is the digestive